Welcome. Ageless Balance. I am Ron. We are going to do today a whole lot of movement. A whole lot of movement. Starting with this right here. So nice. Just going into this little march. I wouldn't call it a march. It's a walk. Practicing our gait. Making sure that we're all in alignment here. Heel comes up first, then off the ball of the foot. Stepping forward, coming down on the heel. Like that. Just every once in a while, we should just walk like this, just to make sure that we've got it down so that when we're not thinking about it, it's just natural. It's just natural. The feet stay pointed forward and up. For me, where this came from, where the feet were just automatically forward, was from running. As I was running, my feet used to go kind of out, and I thought that's got to be really hard on my knees. So I started really watching my running. It took about a year to get the feet to go the right way, to get them to go forward and have everything right straight. Then I had to get it into walking because that was a completely different situation. All right, heels up, butt kickers up and up. If you want to grab onto the chair at any point in this, grab on, grab on, grab on. Roll the shoulders back as you're doing this. Around. So we are not going to need weights today. We're just going to keep moving. We will have a little bit of seated, not a lot. Not a lot. We're going to stay up. It's a Monday. You've got to rest for the weekend. So now we go hard, relatively. Up and around. A little bigger on those shoulders, going backwards, now going forward. Want to get that flexibility through the arms, through the shoulders. Use those arms in all the directions they're supposed to go. And we're good. Feet out, just reach up, push. Other side. Take that palm, rotate the hand, and drive it to the ceiling. Up and over. Start coming up on the ball of the foot, on the back leg, rotating so that you're getting movement through the hip and up. Don't let that lead knee turn. It's just that back leg that is doing the movement. Up and over. Push it up. Arm goes up. Other side. And then right straight across. Drive the hand across. Feel the stretch through the upper back as you do that. Rolling the shoulders, pushing that hand out, driving that shoulder out as far as it'll go. Not you going out with it, but the shoulders rolling and around. You keep that back straight so that you can rotate it. Remember, spine does one thing, and right now it's going round and round. So don't bend at the same time. You want to keep that neutral position all the way through this. And across, and across. Take it down. Push into the floor. Again, cross body, bring that toe up, or bring that heel up, rotating on the toe, pivoting, and push. Shoulders roll. Whole different stretch than when you were up above and when you're straight across. This is going to be more of a shoulder stretch. Push down and push down. Couple more. There's one, there's two, there's three. We're done. We're done. You can stop doing that now. All right. Arms up forward. Bring them right up. Roll the shoulder blades back. Chest is open. Deep breath and bring it down. Again, up forward. Shoulder blades are back. Open it up. And back down. This time you're going to step back, rolling the arms back as far as they'll go. Bring them up. Don't lean forward to get them higher. You want the movement to happen in the shoulder, not the back. And then step up and bring the arms up overhead. Back again, reaching as far behind you as you can, and then taking that foot, picking it up, finding your balance on the single stationary leg, and bring the arms back. One more time. Back as far as you can get them. Reach, step, and up. Bring the arms down. Other leg. This time as you step back, open up the shoulders to the side, so you're bringing the hands across. And then stepping forward in that pendulum lunge, bring the arms forward. Big hug. Feel the stretch through the upper back as you do this. So step back, shoulder blades back, chest is open. Step forward, reaching out. So you're rolling the shoulders forward as you do this and coming back, but you're not bending in the process. It's just rolling the shoulders forward so you can feel that stretch through the upper back. If you bend too, you won't feel it. And back one more time. Forward one more time. Tree hugging. We're good. Out wide. Going into a lateral lunge, just side to side. Nice and easy down. And push back up. Remember, shoulders come down square to the floor as you go over that leg, over that thigh. Start to feel the stretch on the inner thigh just a little bit, not too hard. Down. Feet are flat on the floor. Toes are pointed forward. Pointed. And up. Other side, down, down. A little deeper this time as those muscles start to warm up, stretch out. Remember, it's not a bounce. It's just a nice, easy drop. Feeling those muscles stretch. As soon as you do, then you're done. Deep breath in, exhale, go down just a little bit more. And one more time each side, down. And up. Other side, down, 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 down. And up, arms right straight down. We're going to do a hip hinge forward. Roll it. Bring the arms up overhead, going back into that hip hinge. Butt back, knees stay over the ankles. Reach down to the floor, as deep as you can get. Feel the stretch through the hamstrings. Roll the hips forward and push up one more time. Down. Back is straight. Shoulder blades are back. Pushing that butt out as far as you can. Push through the heels once and feel the nice stretch through those hamstrings. Drop down. Arms back up overhead. Roll the shoulder blades back and bring them down on the sides. We'll do more of that. But for right now, knee up. Working these hip flexors, warming them up, picking that knee up. Use the hands to help. As high as you can get. You may need to go underneath the thigh to lift the leg up. That's perfect. Don't do this, though. Don't do this. Don't reach. Don't roll down to get it. Just bring that leg up a little bit, keeping the back straight. And if you can't grab on behind the thigh, just bring the leg up and up. But if you can, use that hand to pull and pull. All right, now you don't. Bring the leg up on its own, arms up overhead, and pull down as that knee comes up. Push back into the ceiling, roll the shoulders all the way up, bring it back down. Again, push up, foot down, arms up, and tighten up those muscles. Clench the fist. Feel it in the chest. Feel it in the core as you lift that knee and back up. Lower core works with that knee. Upper abs work as you bring it in together. So as you get to the middle, it's a squeeze the core. And back out one more time. Bring it down. Hold it tight. And push it back up. Arms down. Now we do the side to side. Up over the top. Reach. And bring it back to the middle. Take your time. Pick the foot up. Step it out. Balance on that single leg. The foot you set down hits flat on the floor. Down nice and slow, nice and easy. Make sure that foot is flat and pointed forward. And one more time out to the side. And bring it back. Change up. We're still going to do the out to the side. But this time, as you bring the arms down, step back and to the middle. So up and out, shoulder blades back. Chest is open. As the arms come down, pick that foot up. Reach behind and to the middle. Again, up. Whoa, push too hard. Out, feet flat on the floor. I am right between the legs where my base of support is. Picking that foot up, going behind me. Again, I am right in the middle of it. And bring it into the center, other side. Up, out, chest out, shoulders back. Step it up, step it back. And into the middle one more time each side. Up, out. So we're working balance in that diagonal with that leg. Stepping back, bringing our body from between the legs on the side to bringing it between the legs going backwards and up, other side, up and out. Shoulders back, pick it up, step back, and we're there. Nice, easy leg lift to the back this time. Just cool it down a little bit. That was a lot of movement in that last one, so we're going to take slow stuff down here. Just bring that leg up behind you. So it's not at the knee. We're lifting the leg behind and down. Little bend in the knee, but we're using the muscles in the butt, the glutes, to lift that leg and back down. If you bend the knee, you're using the hamstrings. We've kind of worked those a little bit already, so let's get up a little bit. into those lower glutes, up and up, up. Couple more there and there. That wasn't too bad. Really wasn't. All right. Step back, arms out front, roll the shoulder blade back, pull the fist. It's the lawnmower and back forward. Other side, step back in a reverse lunge. As you step back, go into a hip hinge over that front thigh. Bring the arm back, shoulder back. Don't rotate here and back out. We're not doing rotations yet. This is using that shoulder blade, getting those muscles between the shoulder blades, those rhomboids and those deltoids, rhomboids and trapezoids to do the work. Posture muscles, back, roll the shoulder blade back and step forward, other side back and up. Couple more here that will take a break. Into a forward lunge. Step knee on over the ankle and push back. A lot about form on these. So as you're doing these exercises, I want you to really concentrate on knee over ankle. Back is straight, pushing off the heel, just kind of lifting it up. Back leg doing the work to balance you and step it back. Opposite arm, opposite leg, up and back. Step out. Stepping out we are. Out and back. Take your time. Take your time. You don't have to go very far out. I just want you to really take it slow. And stop right here. Up over the top in a side bend. Roll the arm up. Stretch it out. As the arm comes down, bring the leg in and to the middle, other side. Step out, leaning over that front leg, keeping the spine straight, get the shoulder blades back. Really easy on this one to lean forward as you do this. As you step forward, you want to keep the shoulder blades back, coming right over the side. Stretch up through the ribs, out through the shoulder, into the upper arm, and bring it back. One more time, other side, out, right straight up on the side. Right here, hold for a second. Lean forward and feel how you lost that stretch. Bring it back up over the top and feel the stretch all of a sudden going through the shoulder blade, and bring it forward. The other way you lose it if you do any rotation. 15 minutes in, grab a drink of water. We're a third of the way there. We got more of this. We aren't done. We aren't done. There's more cardio here. Sorry, it's not cardio. Movement. There's more movement here. A lot of range of motion, really focusing on form as we do this. It's super important. That's why we're taking our time, balancing, all sorts of stuff going on with the ankle, holding you in place, picking the foot back up again, like that. All right. Arms out to the sides into a cactus right here. Roll the shoulder blades back, chest is out, and bring them back down again. Elbows out, arms up, roll the shoulder blades back, and back down. Up on the sides, shoulder blades back, squeeze them together. If you're still taking a break, that's fine. Go ahead and do this. If you need to sit down at any point in this whatsoever, please do. Take that break. Up on the sides. I'm walking around as I'm doing this, kind of balancing on that single leg, a little bit at a time. Nothing structured here, just moving, balancing as I'm bringing those arms up. Right here, stop, shoulder blades back, and then palms forward. Feel the stretch through the chest, feel the muscles working in the upper back, upper back. Palms back down, facing the floor. Squeeze the shoulder blades together one more time, and then bring the arms down. You should be feeling this all the way from the front of the shoulder around all the deltoids, the 3 deltoids around that shoulder socket. Palms forward, or palms in again, up, shoulder blades back, squeeze them together, out, hands up. You're a cactus, and Bring the arms up overhead, behind the back just a little bit, or behind the head, I should say. Up as much as you can get them back. Bring them down. Stretch through the chest. Really feel those muscles working on the top of the shoulders. Bring it in. Oops, not yet. Not yet. Palms down. Shoulder blades back. In and down. One more of those. Up. Shoulder blades back. Squeeze it together. Release just a little bit. Bring the palms up. Palms forward. Reach overhead in that shoulder press. Up. That wall slide. Get some mobility through those shoulders. This is great for that. And then palms down, shoulder blades back, in and down. We're going to give that a break for a second. Hands behind the head, elbows out. You don't have to really drive the shoulder blades back on this one. Kind of relax. What we're going to do is just take step forward, rotate, and come back again. So it's a forward lunge, out, get set right there. Bring the elbows around, torso follows. Don't let the knee drop at all. Elbows back. They don't have to go really far, but try to keep them as wide as you can get them. And bring it back in. Relax. Step forward. Elbows out. Rotate. Around. You should get a little more stretch. You should feel through the upper back, through the spine. Other side out. Rotate. Bring it around. Bring it back. And in, elbows in. Great upper back stretch here. And roll the shoulder blades back, chest is out. Again, bring the elbows in. Stretching out that upper back. Keep the head up. Don't push your chin down to your chest. It stays right where it is. In and out. And bring that down. A little more stretch this time. Forward lunge. Out to the sides. Now, foot planted firmly on the floor on that front leg. Knee is directly over the ankle. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. Roll to the side. Chin follows chest around, and then turn the neck just a little bit more. Getting a stretch through the neck. Really get around as much as you can without tweaking the lower back. As long as you keep that front leg solid on the floor, that front foot. Remember the triangle, the across the ball of the foot to the middle of the heel. Keep it right there. Don't let the knee go. Working these muscles on the side of the leg to hold it in place. Rotate shoulders, torso. Turn the head just a little bit more. Bring it nice and slow back to center, slowly. And back in again. Check that out. We're going to step out to the side as we do. Elbows back, palms forward, and bring it back to the middle. Out. Shoulders back, squeeze them. And to the side one more time each side. So get the feel of that lateral movement, that side movement. And in, we're going to do it more now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Little swing on the arms. 1. We're really concentrating on this movement of the feet. Toes stay pointed forward. Heel comes up first. Heel comes up, then the ball of the foot stepping out, keeping the toe straight as you hit the outside. Heel comes down, weight shift to the middle, and then over to the other side, and bring that foot in. Same thing. Out. So just concentrate on that slow movement of the legs. If you can balance over that stationary leg, over that stance leg, that is going to keep you upright when you're walking if you do stumble. This strength right here to hold yourself over the stationary leg, and the brain to know that that's where you have to go, that's where you have to stop. That is the falls prevention part. It's not balance, it's falls prevention, but it has a balance component. Up. All right. Arms out, hip hinge, step, elbows back. Reach forward, step up and out, bring the elbows back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Back to the middle and out. Elbows back, foot in, arms out. Back and out. Keep the back straight as you're doing this. Keep the shoulder blades back. Out. Bring it in and push out as you come to the middle one last time. there, and there. Arms down, shake that out. We got a couple more to do here. Leg out to the side, nice and easy. Out. So we did a whole lot of upper body, got those shoulders. Start to tire them out just a little bit. Take a break, go to the lower body, up and out. Bring it in. If you need the chair here, use it. But these are kind of balance exercises. So hover your hand over the back of the chair as you do this, if you can. If not, one finger. Still don't have it, two fingers. But try to limit how much you hold on. Work should be done by the hips, out, glutes, the galoots, and out. Don't lean way out to the side. You want to be over that stationary leg. That's where your stability is. And bring it in. Modification, toe on the floor as you step out. Lift the toe off the floor and bring it in. Out, toe only, and in. Arm out on one side, leg out on the other, toe forward. And bring it back. Up and out. And back in. Again, if you need the chair lightly, I would hover if you can. Watch, make sure you're right over that stationary leg. Bring it back in, other side. Up and out. Whoa. And bring it back. That little wobble is a good thing. You're strengthening the muscles up. If you're able to come back from leaning off to the side and keep yourself upright, that's a great accomplishment. Good job. Good job. Bring it back down. Bring it in. Shake that out. Forward to back. That was side to side. Up, kick, and bring it back in. Switching sides. Step back into a reverse lunge or a reverse step. Pushing up. Front leg's doing the work. As that other leg comes up, you're balancing on the single leg. Lift it. Bring it up and back. If that does not work for you, it is this. Step out, tap the toe, bring the toe up off the floor as much as you need. Maybe find your balance here in the middle, and then step back again. You're working toward this, where you can bring that foot out and bring it back again. All kinds of work going on in that other ankle, and that stationary leg, that stance leg. That ankle is working like crazy to keep the foot flat on the floor, because that's where the balance comes from. It is being full contact, foot on the floor. I forgot to switch legs. Let's go over to the other leg. Step back, and we'll just do this leg for a couple times. Again, if you need to, tap the toe, toe up and back. Put the foot down wherever you need it, wherever you're starting to lose your balance. As soon as you're comfortable, you feel stable, get that foot back up again. Step back, out, back, and out. All right, we're going to go another rotation. Two more exercises. Step forward. We're going to reach, arms out to the side in that propeller, windmill. Reach as you come down. Don't let the heel or don't let the knee roll out. First thing that started to happen as I rolled the shoulders is everything started to twist. And I need to concentrate on stepping out, rolling just the shoulders, reaching down to that side, and then coming back up. Get set in that forward lunge. Get the feet forward, knees over the ankle. And then without that knee rolling, coming down in a hip hinge as you make that rotation and back up. You're going to feel the stretch in the glutes, out, around, hip hinge. So you're coming down, straight down as you rotate, just like we do in a side to side when we do the windmills, except you're going forward with the leg this time. Out, reach down, whole different stretch, and bring it up. Whole lot more work for the knee on this one. Up and back. Couple more. Step out, rotate, foot on the floor, and bring it back one last time. Down and up. Bring the arms down. All right. And do a lunge forward and lunge back. This is the last one we're doing. Don't take a break again. Go to some other exercise stuff. Out, other movement stuff. Stepping forward, opposite arm, opposite leg, and in. Out at a diagonal, pick the foot up, step, up, and back. That's the hard one. To pick that foot up, rotate just the single leg, tap out, pick it up, and bring it back. Again, if you need the chair, take it. Unless the cat's in it, then you can't. And back. One more time. Up and out. Rotate. Up and back. Straight out to the side. Glad the chair was there. And the cat was on it to keep it stable so it didn't go wobbling with her weight. All like 10 pounds of her. Out. Ball the foot only. And bring it back in. Keep the heel up off the floor for all of this. Up. Out. Up. Slowly back in. We're going to go at a diagonal backwards, up, rotate the heel out, tap the toe, up, in, and back down. Up. Let's do it this way. Up, rotate the heel, diagonal backwards, pick it back up again, and bring it back in one more time. Step back, rotate, front leg, knee stays over the ankle. Man, all kinds of instructions on this one. And straight back, up, back, on the ball of the foot, not the toe. Roll that hip. Bring the leg up one more time. Back and up all the way around. We're going to go forward first. Step out. Pick it up. Bring it back out of the diagonal. Up and out. Back in. Weight shifting over that stationary leg. Tap. Out to the side. Find your balance between the two legs. Up. Over the stationary leg. Foot down. You're balanced right between the legs again. So you're going from one leg to putting yourself over two. Wherever your stability is, that's where you want to be. Where your base of support is, that's where you want to be over the top of. And back in. Same on the other side. Same as it ever was. Step out and back. A few times, 4 times. 4 times, each one, and back. Concentrate. Up. Knee stays over the ankle. You don't go forward and don't lean forward. This is just keeping yourself upright. We work on being upright one more time. That lean forward is great, but this is where the strength is. This is where the falls prevention is of keeping yourself upright. Pick the foot up, step out to the side, knee and toe in the same direction, pick up, rotate, and bring it back. Again, up and out. Feel the balance, feel the shift in the torso over the stationary leg, and then you bring that other foot in. So you find your balance first, over that stationary leg, and then bring it in and back, out to the side. Step, ball of the foot only. Up and back. That was hard. Try that again. Up and back, still hard. Step out. Having problems with this one. There we go. And in, out. That's why we do it 4 times the first time, to get the brain functioning that now everything's happening on the opposite side that it was before. Up and out, so you're not pushing off too hard. You're not leaning in the wrong direction. Brain needs to be taught that so that you don't have to think about it when you need it, because you've already taken the time in a safe environment to teach it that. Up and in, last one, up and around. Remember, you don't have time to think about the fall when you're falling and how you're going to correct yourself. The brain's got to take it into account and make it work, make the whole body work on its own. Back and up. As you start falling, you don't have to go, okay, where should my leg go now? It's got to go there automatically. All right, here we go. Work our way around, 1 step each direction. Out and back, diagonal. Pick it up, rotate, push back, and in right out to the side. Out. Working off the ball of the foot only for agility. Movement is so much easier when you don't plant that foot down. Back. When you're trying to be agile, when you need to move quickly. Back down. We're good. Grab a drink of water. I love those clock lunges. They are so good. You're shifting weight all the way around. The brain is always having to deal with that and make adjustments all the way through and back. It also requires all kinds of leg strength, ankle strength, knee strength, hips, up and out on the stationary leg, and bring it back. This is just a lot of good flexibility, a lot of good range of motion movement as that moving leg. But the real work is being done right here, up through the leg, through the core. All right, grab onto your chair. Grab onto your chair. We're not doing balance now. Not now. This is a movement thing, range of motion. We're going to take the leg out and bring it in. Hold onto the chair. Roll the shoulder blades back. Bring that leg up as high as you can and bring it down. Stationary leg, little bend in the knee. Micro bend, little, itty bitty. Itsy bitsy, teensy weensy. Out, like the yellow polka dot bikini. Out and in. Out and back. Over to the other side. Pick it up, swing it out, and bring it back over. Out and back. Stopping right here in the middle. Excuse me. Excuse me. Working that inner thigh to lift the leg up, not letting that other knee collapse. Keep it right where it is and back. That foot will go way farther if you lean off to the side and put all sorts of pressure on the chair and let that knee bow out. That's not what you want. You want to be able to take that leg over and then bring it back in case you do need to lift that leg if you get bumped, if you start to trip to the side, and then bring it back again. So you want to stay over that stationary leg. That's where your base of support is. All right, we're going to go way out to the one side, into the other. Out. Flexibility, range of motion through that hip. All that's moving is the leg in the hip joint. So that bone coming up through the thigh goes into the hip joint, and the knee bone's connected to the shin bone too. Out, and then getting all sorts of movement through that leg. Over and back, over and back again. Front to back. Keeping the torso upright. Lift that leg. Hold on to the chair. Hold on to the chair on this one. Back. Get as much movement as you can without leaning forward. Keeping the shoulders back. Bring that leg up behind you and out front. Back. So even though you're hanging onto the chair, don't push into it. Don't lean on it. Make the core do a lot of work here. Lightly. That hand is lightly on the chair. Up. And back down. Out. And in one more time. Out. And in. Stance leg. Tired. All right. Other leg. Hold on. Hate to disrupt them. All right. Here we go. Leg out to the side. And back in. Hand on the chair. Not leaning into the chair. Staying over that stationary leg. Out. And back in. Stretch it out. Shoulder blades are back. Nice and easy. Out. And back in. Feel the muscles working on the outside of the hip, but also feel the hip open up. And back down, especially because we contracted all those muscles just a minute ago. And in, out, and in, getting a little stretch on them. Front cross, out, into the middle, out, and back in. Swing it. Inner thighs, muscles that we need. We need to strengthen up. Keep a bend in that stationary leg in the knee. Leg out to the side, leg across all the way. Keep it up. We're working these hip flexors. We're taking that leg, bringing it up so that if you do move sideways, the leg's just going to automatically come up if you do have to cross feet. And out, up. Because when you're not thinking about it, feet get caught up. So we need to make sure that the brain knows what to do. If it has to step over, out and across, out and across, forward and back, forward, out, and back, like that. Range of motion. So you're working it. It's kind of swinging. You're letting gravity do some of the work, momentum, but you're also controlling that leg just lightly up. And that's why you're going slow and back. So momentum doesn't do most of the work, but it can do some, because even though we're working the muscles, we're also getting some range of motion through that hip. Up, back, and up. Oh, felt that. All right, grab onto the back of the chair. We're just going to do a wide set. Push the butt right straight back. Hold on to the chair. keeping the chest up, shoulder blades are back. Feel the stretch through the hamstring. So this is what a hip hinge should feel like. If you have to, bring the legs in a little closer to the chair. They don't move. The knees don't move. It is just the butt going back. Use the chair to keep the chest up so that you're not bending forward. Get a feel for this and then push up so that the knees don't move. They just hinge. Back out. Get a feel for this so that when you do a hip hinge without the chair, you know what it feels like. That knee staying right there. When you can use the chair to help you come up. Back. And anytime you need it, use it. Use it, use it. You will get strong enough to be able to do it without the chair, but you need to get to that point first. One more time. Out and back in. I want you to feel the difference now. We're going to go into a plie squat, which is the toes out. Knees stay over the ankle. Hang on to the back of the chair again. And sit down this time. So you got the feet out, knees over the ankles. Just push the butt out like you're going to sit down. Feet stay flat on the floor. Roll the hips underneath. Feel the muscles work in the inner thighs, in the groin to bring that hip forward. And then raise up through, right straight up. Back down like sitting down. So you feel the difference in a plie squat as compared to just a wide set squat or a hip hinge. And up. So this is more of a hip hinge because you keep the knees over the ankles. They don't go over the laces of the shoes. Great stretch all the way up the back of the legs, that rear chain. Underneath, bring those hips forward. Feel those muscles working in the front of the hips. And up one more time. Sit down, sit it down. Butts back. Roll the hips forward and push up. You are good. We are going to sit down. You are so good about staying on the chair. He did one of those things. I was doing a class this morning and I'm working it and he just jumps up on my shoulder. Like, okay, I'm good. It was a balance and strength exercise. It's like, I can do this. All right. But one of the things I always say is keep pets out of the area because they do cause falls problems. So yeah, I got to be more conscious of that. All right. Sitting down, grab onto the back of the chair. Roll the shoulder blades back, chest is out. Deep breath in, stomach out. Exhale, bringing the arms forward. And stretch through the upper back. Grab onto the back of the thigh. Pick the foot up. Knee and toe, same direction. Stretch out the inner thigh. Roll the leg. Roll them. Whoa. Up and around. Sits bones stay on the chair all the way through this. Don't let them come up. Don't let the weight shift. Stays equally distributed between the right and the left sits bone. And around, bring it in. Other side, same thing. Grab on behind the thigh, prick the leg up, pull it out, and roll it. So we didn't use weights. These aren't officially, you wouldn't think of them as strength exercises. If you were to take a class, they would want you to use weights with those. There's absolutely no reason. All that work we did worked the hips, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. We worked the lower body all the way from the ankle to the top of the hips. And we didn't need weights. So we could throw balance, coordination into it as well. All right, what are we doing? Stepping out, toes out, plie, knees stay over the ankle, hands on the thighs. Drop it down, stretch the lower back. Shoulders stay back, you're looking right straight down at the floor. If you have a cat there, you're looking right at the cat. And push back up. I have a cat right there. All right. One more time, bring the legs in just a little bit, hands right down in front. We're going to roll the back toward the floor. Let the shoulders drop to the floor so we're not holding them back with chest up, but we are making sure the chest does not go underneath the chair. The head does not go down. You can right straight down at the floor, reaching under the chair, hands up, grab onto the thighs, push, using the hands to bring you back up, not the back. Don't do that. All right. One of my favorite stretches, the figure four. Right leg out. Left ankle on top of the right leg. Bring the ankle up as high as you can. You bring it to wherever that point is for you. And it may be super low. It may be just above that other ankle. Whatever you need. What you're looking for is that stretch on the outside of the hip. Wherever that spot is, that's where you stop. Shoulders are back, chest is out. You're in that neutral position. You may want to lean forward just a little bit, get a little more stretch as that warms up or as that stretches out a little bit. It'll give you just a little bit more with each exhale. And then bring it back up. Other side, same thing. And again, we use the outside of the hips. We use those abductor muscles a lot, a lot, a lot. So we want to make sure we get them stretched out, not leave them contracted. Deep breath in. Shoulders are back. A little lean if you want to. When I say lean, I mean hip hinge, down, stretches on the outside of the hip. As always, if it's anywhere else, stop, especially the front of the hip, and bring it back in. That's usually where you're going to feel it, where it's not supposed to be. That's where it's going to be first. As soon as you feel that, you got to get out. Those hip flexors do not heal quickly. All right, what are we doing? Oh, leg out. Foot back, toe back. We only have 2 minutes left. We will get to the upper and lower. We will get the calf muscles first, a little bend in the knees, toe back. Roll the shoulder blades back. Bring yourself up. You'll feel the stretch engage even more as you do that. You don't need to bring the toe back farther. You just need to sit up straight. And relax. Relax that toe. And now shoulder blades are back. You're going to go into just a little bit of a forward lean, looking for that stretch in the back of the upper leg, those hamstring muscles. I don't have to go very deep to get it, but I have to be careful. So my knee was dropped down too far, so I'm feeling it in the back of the knee all the way down in the calf. I don't want that. I want just the upper half of the leg, not behind the knee. So I need to bend that knee just a little bit more. Relax the toe a little bit more. Pushing off on that stationary leg, push yourself back up, making sure you keep the shoulders straight. Other side, toe back, shoulder blades back, sit up straight. Eat your carrots. You're not leaving the table till that plate is clear. That was like sit up straight. Made me think of that. Like I'm a parent again. Oh, those days are gone. Okay, forward. Although when my kids were young, I always said, God, I can't wait till they turn 18 and I don't have to be a parent anymore. Yeah, that. Everybody laughed at me. I totally understand why. And relax, come down into it. Hamstrings. It's more than one. Shoulder blades back, chest out. If you lean into it, you lose the stretch. And bring it back up again. Take that out a little bit. Underneath, bring the shoulder blades back. Arms up overhead. Deep breath in. Through the nose, drive that stomach out there as far as you can. And exhale. That's the one I don't do. As a profile to the camera, I don't want you to see how far out my stomach goes. Down, again, up overhead. Deep breath in through the nose, push the stomach out, feel those lower lungs expand, getting the air down where it needs to be to get into the bloodstream. Bring the arms down. I'm twingling my fingers, twingling. And down, we are good. Thank you everyone for being here today. I appreciate it, and I will see you on Wednesday. Thanks, everyone. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thanks, Donna. Thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. Thanks.